just finished The Will of the Many, and to those of you who read this 2+ years ago, how have you been coping? I'm annoyed that I have to wait 6 more weeks for the next one to come out, but I can't imagine having to wait 2.5 years. Political intrigue is one of my favorite fantasy subgenres, clearly, as you can tell by 2 of my outfacing books on my fantasy shelf, and this is top tier political intrigue. It was so good. The world building in this is fantastic. The way the political system is structured is so interesting. The way the themes build into it and some of the discussions in particular about power are so interesting and very relevant to today as well. I also just love how the magic system fed into all of this. I have been really wanting to read a book with a magic system that was exactly like the one in this book, in the way that built into the power system and the whole discussion on that. It was just so well done. I also really loved Vis as a main character. He had a very sympathetic background. I could definitely tell where he was coming from, but he was also just so easy for me to root for, and I ended up just like really liking all of the qualities about himself. I will not spoil the end, but I will say at least one of those choices was criminal. The other part of the ending, you're never gonna fool me with a twist like that. I saw that one coming a mile away. But the rest of the ending, I was like, where is this going? I have no idea. I am so intrigued to keep going with the next one. My one nitpick about this book, and I loved it, again, it's probably gonna end up making my top 10 books of the year, but it had my prose pet peeve. I love first person point of view. I know some people find it very grating. I wanna be curled up inside the main character's head, but I don't like it when first person POV is paired with a lot of filler words. I hear, because it's so unnecessary. Just jump right into it. That's to me what makes first person POV so good, is that you get that immediacy. And so I didn't like the amount of filler words in this book. If you cut them all out, it probably could have been under 600 pages, which would have made this book a little bit less intimidating. But that's just my one little pet peeve. Again, it's probably gonna end up being in my top 10 books of the year, so I was able to overlook it in this occasion. But that's just my one nitpick about this book. But everything else about it was fantastic. I definitely plan on buying it on release day and starting it as soon as I get my hands on it, because I want to find out what happens next.